Suresh Raina there. 8 to tie from 6 balls, 9 to win. Can Malinga give him a single first ball, and will he take it? Or is he going to gear up for the 6?
A lot of nodding going on there on the part of Vinay Kumar. I think the captain's saying, you just leave this to me. Run when I say run. We're going for 2s or 4s. And if you happen to get down the strike, they'll have another team talking and say, no matter what happens, you run. It's all up to Dhoni now.
One of the world's best, 2 of the world's best, opposing each other.
Yeah, maybe both playing for honours of man of the match, do you think? Certainly Malinga could bowl himself into that man of the match position.
Yadav, the number 11, is sitting there waiting. He might still have to get out into the centre. He might have a couple to get off one ball.
9 from 6, Malinga. He loves bowling these, the Yorkers. They're not put them away, so they'll come back for 2. Just gets there. 7 from 5.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. We're going for 2 no matter what.
This is probably the first half chance that Sri Lanka haven't taken. Malinga's got to be really careful behind the stumps here and take the ball and get it onto the bales as quickly as possible.
The boundary's the killer. Cannot afford a boundary for the next, well, for the remainder of the over, but here will break the game. Malinga has got to keep it up there. He'll bowl the slower ball. He loves the Yorker, very good at the Yorker. Dhoni, unruffled again. It's quite a sight. That is very good bowling. So only 1, 6 off 4.
Oh, there'll be a couple more twists there, I reckon. That is good bowling, really good bowling. You see what pressure can do to lots of players, but Malinga's holding it together so far.
Right, well, this is his big chance now. I just wonder what the captain of Sri Lanka, Mahela, is going to do here, because he really needs somehow to stop the single. A Yorker in at the toes of the batsman. I think Dhoni's probably saying we're going to run no matter what. So a tie again is a possibility. This is rather like the other night. We said the same thing there.
It's exactly the same. The only difference is this is the 3rd ball of the final over. Dhoni was on strike. This was the ball that went down the ground for 6. At 54 from 67, he's got to get himself back up there. Vinay Kumar just bat on ball.
And Malinga better follow through, because he might have to be the one who picks it up and runs Dhoni out.
Yep, there could be a half-chance run out. They need to be good. Sangakkara has to get to his stumps. Maybe the short mid-wicket or the short cover, whatever side the ball goes from the bat, need to get into the bowler's stumps. People have to back that up. Your job is never finished here.
Gee, we're giving some advice there.
They want a wicket.
Slow ball, and they are running. There's a chance it'll run out. Blocked by the batsman, but unintentional.
Yeah, well, there we are. He's got it right. Just get bat on ball and run. That was no doubt the instruction from Dhoni. Now it's over to the captain. There we are. Very well played. And well, there's nothing you can do about that. So here we go. Now we've got 5 to get off 3, and Dhoni on strike. Will he finish this with 1 shot?
He'd love to. Down the ground or to cow corner into the chapel stand. That's probably his target. He needs the length though. If it's a Yorker, at best 1. Straight to mid-wicket. And he's gone! Brilliant fielding! Oh no, he's dropped it. I thought he was gone. 4 off 2.
Yeah, well, you'll see it here. It was beautifully thrown by Mahela, bounced up perfectly. All he had to do was gather it and take the bails off. Well, it hit the hard part of his hand. It was gone.
Dear, oh dear. big knock on. With 2 balls remaining, would have been the end of Dhoni. Anyway, Sri Lanka, there's still a chance. 4 off 2. 3 for the tie.
They still need a wicket. That would be the best answer for Sri Lanka. What's Vinay Kumar got up his sleeve?
Is he just thinking a single? Let's tip and run, whatever happens. It could be a run out, should be a run out. This time it is. Run out completed. And 1 ball remaining in the match. A 4 required. How good is this?
Oh, this is good cricket too. Notice the pickup here, a couple of strides, underarm at the stumps, got him. He had 1.5 to aim at. And Matthews doing this stuff there, right? Well, this is it.
How relieved would Lasith Malinga be there to see that ball hit the stumps? No, not another one I've got to catch. That was good by Angelo Matthews.
Yeah, happy bowling the Yorkers, but not catching them for the run out. Thank you very much.
Bowling brilliantly, isn't he?
So the wicket is a big moment, but it gets Dhoni back on strike, and it's a simple equation. He's got to hit the boundary. A boundary wins the game for India.
Got to keep you cool here a little bit as well, the fielding side. They will run these 2. They have to run all the way. There doesn't want to be a mad shy at the stumps. If it's hit to an inner ring fieldsman, I don't want to see any overthrows here, because really all they need is 3 now for a tie. So if it doesn't go for 4, they've got to run 3.
Fine legs up. Does he back across the stumps, get across the stumps and try and flick to the onside? Very difficult shot, but he's been out there for a while.
Oh, he can play it, I'll bet. See that gap there, down to that electronic scoreboard.
Hard to play that shot if you're going to bowl it. He's going to get a Yorker, surely.
It's hard to hit Malinga down the ground as well, but he's making that look easy.
Well, here's the test. Malinga to Dhoni. He's got it. Out to cover. Is it going all the way? Brilliant fielding. They've got to go. They're coming back for 3. It'll be a tied game. There's never time between these 2 countries. Down to the wire. 2:36 apiece.
Well, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Dhoni once again taking it right down to the wire. Getting 3 runs there, came charging back. I suspect that he's a little bit disappointed, is Mahela.
Greggy, that fielding on the boundary was unbelievable. With that sort of pressure, I thought off the bat that he'd pierced the gap for 4. There's some delay out there. I don't know what they're on about. But we see again Dhoni hitting an incredible shot that I thought was a boundary, but they're talking about 1 short.
They don't know how to feel, do they? It's over. The umpires in the cauldron say 3's enough to create a tie. A tie. Brilliant fielding out in the rope. It was probably Turunga out there. His knock on went just too far, didn't go to the hand of his mate. And Dhoni was able to run 3. You're kidding. 2 nights in a row, he's prevented an Indian loss.
Well, he's a superb cricketer, isn't he? And he's shown his temperament here. I mean, this takes a pretty cool customer in circumstances like this. The slip-up, I suppose, if you're going to be critical of Sri Lanka, was that last ball wasn't a Yorker.